You know the drill. You set a new running goal, get excited, maybe even map out a plan, and then life happens. Work gets busy, your energy, enthusiasm tanks. Your runners, trainers, shoes, whatever you call them, just sit there gathering dust. And before you know it, you're avoiding your own plan like it's an ex you don't want to run into at the shops. So why does this keep happening? Let's break it down, and more importantly, let's talk about what to do instead. Welcome to Your Running Coach with GMacSpurr, the podcast where we dive into the real questions everyday runners have, especially the ones about mindset. I'm Coach G, your go-to for honest running talk, mindset shifts, and support to help you unlock your full potential. Hit subscribe now to join our growing community, and if you're ready for personalised coaching to really crush your running goals, check out the link below to inquire about one-on-one online coaching. Okay, let's chat running mindset. First things first, this doesn't happen because you are lazy, or undisciplined, or not serious enough. Inconsistency is often a symptom, not the problem. If you keep ghosting your running goals, ask yourself, am I setting goals based on what I think I should do? Or what other people think I should do? Are my goals actually realistic for the season of life that I'm in? Judgment free. Just take an honest look at what is going on in work, life, and everything in between. Do I feel connected to these goals? Or am I just chasing something I feel like I should want? I hear this a lot from runners training for a half or a full marathon. Just because you've done a 10K or a half, it doesn't mean you have to go to that next milestone distance. Sometimes the goal sounds great on paper, run a half marathon this year, but it doesn't actually fit your current priorities, your energy, or your life load. And when your nervous system senses that mismatch, you'll subconsciously start to self-sabotage. Ghosting your running goals isn't about motivation. We've covered that in a previous episode. If you haven't listened to that one yet, I highly recommend it. It's just a couple of episodes back. This is about resistance. And resistance shows up when you're afraid you'll fail again, you don't trust yourself to follow through, and deep down, you're not sure you're worthy of achieving this thing that you want. Let that sink in. This is about resistance, and it shows up when you're afraid you'll fail again, you don't trust yourself to follow through, and deep down, you're not sure you're worthy of achieving the thing you want. Sometimes we ditch our running goals not because we're flaky, but because we're protecting ourselves from the sting of disappointment. That little voice, aka trickster brain, says, what's the point? You'll never stick to it anyway. You're not a real runner, who are you kidding? You'll fall off again, so why bother? But here's the truth. You are not the problem. Your framework is. So how do you stop the cycle of start strong, disappear by week 3? Here are some mindset tools I love. Make the goal yours. Strip away the shoulds. What do you actually want from running right now? Energy, confidence, a sense of controlling your day? Start there. Commit to the identity, not the outcome. Instead of saying, I will run a 10K, try, I am somebody who moves her body consistently and prioritises her well-being. That keeps you showing up even when life gets messy. Use micro commitments. If the idea of the full run feels too hard, start smaller. Today, I'll put on my trainers and step outside. Build the reps of follow through, and you'll build that trust in yourself. You'll be banking up evidence that you do what you say you're going to do. I've ghosted my own running goals more times than I can count. I remember signing up for a race once, printing out a beautifully colour-coded training plan, and then completely abandoning it by week 3. I felt like a failure. But when I looked closer, I realised the plan wasn't designed for me. It was too rigid, too overwhelming. It didn't consider the stress I was under at work or how physically exhausted I already was. Once I ditched the perfect plan, and started working with my mindset first, that's when things changed. Now, I don't set goals to impress anybody else. That's why I don't publicly share my paces or finish times. I set goals that support the kind of runner I want to be. If you're nodding along right now, grab your journal or the notes app and try reflecting on these questions. What running goals have I ghosted in the past and why? Zero judgment. If it helps, write it as though you're writing about your runner BFF. So no judgment. What do I actually want from my running right now? What feels really good in this season? Again, no judgment. What feels good? What lights you up? What excites you? And what goal can I set that feels aligned, flexible, and true to me? This is exactly the kind of work we do inside the Runner Identity Project. We go beyond just set smart goals and dig deep into the beliefs, habits, and patterns that keep you stuck. If you're tired of ghosting your own potential, join the waitlist today and start learning how to show up for yourself with consistency, confidence, and ease. Have a goal you've ghosted recently? Come talk about it in the Your Running Coach by GMacSpurr Facebook community. We don't do shame, just real talk and support. And don't forget to join the waitlist for the Runner Identity Project, because you're not flaky, you're not broken, you just need the right mindset, and we're here to build it together. Happy running!